Trey, Coach Leipel was talking about just how well you've played since games have started. What do you feel like you've been able to do to have some individual success in leading the defense?
Just playing for my guys. I feel like that's the greatest thing. You know, transitioning here from another school, just getting to know everybody and getting to know what they play for, and that just motivates you. So,
Coach Leipel mentioned that he feels like you really, over the last kind of 2 weeks, have really ascended in terms of your leadership and your level of play.
Yeah.
What's kind of just clicked for you as of late?
Like I just said before, just like like we share our stories every Friday before the game, and just like seeing what guys go through and just knowing what they play for, it just makes you want to go harder for the guy next to you. So.
You guys found yourself in a situation where you didn't have a lot of linebackers today. How did you respond to that, and what was that like?
Just next man up. We got 10 guys in that room. Everybody gets reps, and everybody's prepared for the moment. So everybody had to, pitch in that part.
And how have you seen some of the young linebackers kind of embrace, like taking on more responsibility with Bengali out?
Just being focused and staying in the moment. Because that's a lot of things. Like Coach said, they've been working their tails off for this moment. It's an unfortunate situation how they got the moment, but they're in the moment now and they got to seize the opportunity.
How have you guys been there for Bengali, considering
just checking in on him, just making sure he's in the right headspace, because eventually he will come back. So just being there for him.
Thoughts about holding him under 100 yards, passing and rushing?
That's just I feel like that's just a stat. You feel me? Like that's just something that we just went out there and did. We just played our game, and that just happened. That's just how it happened.
Trey, do you look at yourself and maybe with Bengali out, taking a little more leadership role?
Yes, most definitely, because Bengali brings our energy to our room. Him being a much older guy, him bringing the enthusiasm in our room. I definitely had to take up on myself this week.
Massive stop on the first drive, and then your offense is quick to get a touchdown. What was that feeling like for you guys? How are you kind of capitalizing on that?
It's just like it gives us confidence. It just put some energy into us and just makes us go out there and just keep the train on the track.
Did it feel like the same energy from the opening game last week?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We only got one game we only had one game this week, and so this was our focal point of the week. So. Yeah.
You've had to learn a new defense, right? Being the mic too. You got to have everyone in the right spots. What have been maybe some of the challenges of that, and just for you personally, what's it been like leading a defense?
Just the challenges because I played in a different scheme last year, so it's a lot different, with the gaps and being able to know like what coverage you're in, and like it's a lot of different similarities. But I mean, it's been a smooth transition and getting in with coaches and like stuff like that.